What you do with your water? You got some crinkly shit at your feet. Welcome to Body Hat Weekly.
Hola, mi señoritos.
Show that brings you rap thrills for all you Jacks and Jills. And we started like this.
And that's for real. Oh shit, I spilled.
Body Hat Weekly.
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 Moka only. Dave Side.
Moka
only.
Dave Side Moka only.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
Body Hat Weekly.
We're just here to break an album on down.
It could be popular, but possibly not world renowned.
The meat and potatoes of a critical sound.
You're bound to like the little bits and isms we found.
We might have guests, or might just be us.
But you're invited, so might as well kick it.
So y'all sit tight and let's discuss the cut.
Just some musical cues from some fools you can trust. You know,
Body Hat Weekly.
You can trust us.
Body Hat Weekly.
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 Body Hat Weekly. Okay, Dave Sai, you're obviously feeling cold right now because I don't think I ever seen you with a hood up.
Let's run the intro again.
Yeah, why not? You cold?
Yeah, it's been chilly. It snowed today for the first time.
Yeah, really
today.
Damn.
Yeah, son.
That's crazy. It snowed yesterday and the day before. Fuck yes.
Did it stick though?
Yeah, it stuck.
Stuck.
Shit is on the ground, son.
Jim, it's stuck.
I mean, what the fuck, dude? It was like literally we were on the precipice of spring. Flowers is coming out and all this shit, and then I don't know where this cold snap came from, but it's bugged out. What can you do?
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? So what are we gonna do tonight? What's this all about?
We are going to
talk
about the unspoken herd.
How can we talk about it if it's unspoken?
I don't know, but we're gonna hear it. It's ASHERU and Blue Black, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, The LP soon come from the year 2000 and uno.
Yeah. And mea culpa. I must admit that for all these years, I was pronouncing dude's name wrong. I was saying ASHERU as if it wasn't Jeru.
Shame.
ASHERU, y'all. Get it right.
Yeah.
Mea culpa.
So yeah, let's talk about that for a bit, man. They're from the crew, Seven Heads Productions, including other luminaries such as J Live. Say what?
Sorry, go ahead. Don't mind me.
J Live. That's including J Live and the crew. And their musical. I don't think they're actually in Seven Heads, but Lone Catalyst. Shout out to Jay Sands, J Ross.
That's like extended fam, yeah. Dope.
Yeah, and for those who aren't familiar, a little fun fact for you is ASHERU did the rap intro for the TV show The Boondocks, one of my favorite all-time cartoon shows.
Really great. Really great show.
Still revisit that shit all the time. Matter of fact, I was today. Going back to the story of Gangstalicious.
And even if you don't know the show, you've seen hella memes from it on the interwebs for years. And if you were to discover the show for the first time, you'd be like, that's what all those things are from.
Hella wrong.
We hell country accents
and all that. He called me the West Coast Cowboy. The station was me, boy. We spinner. Yeah, man. I'm hyped about this. Now let me tell you my little background here. All right, I've got.
Yeah. How did you discover such a?
I was going to tell you about my actual.
Your literal background. You have sunbeams, nice summer days.
Studio. It's sunny in here right now.
Yeah. I see that.
So yeah, the homie Spec actually hit me to these cats back. It was a 12-inch he had for the song Jamboree, which is featured on this album.
Spec as in
And I was taken with it, and I love the 88 keys production. It's featured on the track. So yeah, and when the album dropped, I picked it up pronto.
Pronto tanto tempo. You froze.
Yeah,
You froze in the
I
middle of
kept
your
the tempo
pronto.
like Tonto. That's all I said was pronto.
Oh, okay.
And then
Well,
you
dope.
froze.
Man.
He froze. Dun, 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 dun. Happy
So-
birthday to me. Happy birthday to we. I just turned 172,373,000, and I'm at my peak. A freak of the week. Yeah.
Yo, so you were fairly timely in your discovery of this joint.
I got the album right when it dropped.
Are you guys getting these
I
phrases?
rocked it. I rocked it.
Nice. Well,
I was seeing your freeze. I
Okay.
rocked it, and then I was busy and I didn't think about the album for many years, and then recently I bought it again, and here we are on the
Well, I'm
precipice
Johnny
of another great
Come
show. Yeah, that's fine.
and I'm
But you
proud
knew
to do
about
that.
the
Yo,
group.
for sure I knew about them, and as I digested the album over these last 3-4 days,
As I.
a little bit. I haven't run it a lot, so like I'm coming in like lukewarm here, or tepid.
Yeah,
shall
tepid.
we say?
Let's go with that.
I'm coming in tepid.
Coming in tepid. Check
Not
it.
intrepid.
Under my clothes, you knows I'm butt naked.
I definitely knew a couple of these songs, but didn't really know that I knew them.
Wow.
So like truly unique, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Which we'll talk about more when we actually run it, because I do have something to say about it.
You got something to say. I got something to say. Can I say
Good.
something? Can I say something?
I think this is the forum for that. Let's do it. You say something. Say something.
I want to get the words right, Dave. I'll say
wow.
this. Let me buckle down here.
Lay it on him, tough guy.
Coming at you, Smokey. I'm coming on a microphone. Let me do this.
Hey, pal. What up, Ashadelic?
This is what I have to say about this album. To me, I don't know. There's something about this crew did it right, man. They it's a very inviting project. Would you not say? Like right off the bat, it's almost giving the feeling of like a house party or like a dinner party or something. It's very live. There's lots of interjections from their friends and crew, little background snizzits, tidbits, trinkles, bobbits, pinkles, pobbits.
I agree.
House of the Hobbit, shit like that.
It's very comfortable. It's a comfy vibe.
It's a comfy vibe. Beats are banging. The mix is cool. The raps are great.
Oh.
It's very hip hop. It's very socially aware. There's really nothing. There's nothing. We're still talking.
Okay. Go.
There's not much. There's nothing I can complain about the album. In fact, it makes me realize. I mean, it's these key elements of something that's sorely missed in a lot of rap music is a feeling and sense of who the MCs actually are, where they're from, what they're into, ad infinitum.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm not going to speak for the rest of the show.
It's all me now, folks.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be funny if I just sat here observantly, but I did not contribute to the rest of the show?
Just like hella stoic. Dave, you got this. I would say that the sound is very consistent throughout. I think they've probably got some pretty clear influences that would not be difficult to guess at. Their sound is not overly unique, but it's really dope. It's really solid. They check all the boxes that you want from a hip hop album that's like pleasing to listen to. Hip hop album. That's like pleasing to listen to, you know?
Yogurt.
You know, there were like, I think it's inevitable when you listen to a new group, you kind of compare them to shit you've heard before.
Yeah, of course.
There were the immediate comparisons that hit me were things like Little Brother. I think very much they're sons of kind of like the De La tree of
Sure.
Of rap styles.
More
the direct De La than the obscure De La.
Yes, absolutely.
Like more like Stakes is High De La than
Good call, slight interjection. I was gonna say that to you. So that's wild that you're saying that to me, and now it's like a circular type of action.
Yes, what's up?
Proceed.
But I also hear a little bit of like People Under the Stairs. And I don't know that that would be an influence of theirs, but I bet that they got a lot of the same influences.
That's a good call.
A lot of, like just dope, like mellow with splashes of boom bap, but mostly mellow driven hip hop beats. I think where People Under the Stairs and also the Nonce are a little more focused on the sound and not so much blowing your mind with the raps. ASHERU and Blue Black do some of that. And they do a certain amount of just like kind of like flow riding, staying in the pocket. But they also have moments where they break out like punchlines and double entendres and more complicated patterns that you're kind of not expecting, which was dope because I didn't immediately see that off the bat. Oh, and in vocal fluctuation, I think they both have a lot of Large Professor in them too.
And they're both similar sounding to each other.
Yeah, I can't always pick them apart. Real talk. But it's new to me, so
Realist of real. Those were all valid points, and thank you for that in-depth look in your life.
So
the
I
De La
say that
thing
to say,
yeah, it seemed like there was like an effort was made to present the material in the way that you were talking about, like intentionally not going too abstract, to this, to that. Like it really does strike a good balance, don't you think?
Yeah, but you could tell they had a lot of fun making the album. Like there's a few songs where it seems like they just left the mic on in the room after the song was done, and they're just kicking it with their crew, and one of them might start flowing and they might just be mingling or whatever. Like you were saying, it kind of has a real sort of like family vibe to it. And the other thing that I noticed, mingling, baby.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, gravy. The other thing is, there's no guests.
Yeah, there's
like
guests.
Are there?
Yeah.
What? Who? Where?
You'll see.
Okay, you point them out to me because I guest rappers.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Even on the freestyle shit.
Okay, on the freestyle shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I missed it.
I guess that's what I'm thinking of. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Well, they aren't credited
no,
on
Ichabod's Crane. Should we roll the first joint? Welcome.
Yes. Are you studying
Okay.
reflexology?
Yes.
Perfect.
No, this is actually a voodoo doll.
I have an enemy I don't know at all who controls me, holding
to
a
the
voodoo
world we living
doll.
in. You ain't been here before? Well, come on in. You can thank us by making sure you come again. Now you're welcome. And next time, bring a friend.
Jay Sands.
Louder.
Thank you, C-Doc.
Soon come.
D-Doc in the house.
Yeah, 7
Moka O in
hands.
the house.
You like to welcome you to the unspoken heard. Working hard for you.
Football's in the
Yo.
house.
It's about time, but we here to take over the planet. Don't try to understand it, man. The the mid-Atlantic. It's full of niggas like me, slept on for too long. Rock from setting sun to the break of dawn. Should've known better, but no need for apology. There's a science to this, it's called cosmology. It's how we relate, from the music we make to the actions we take. Exercise, I think I'm trying my best to be a better MC, the best MC I can be. But after you hear the way Smiley goes from a little while ago, I'm sure the rest of you can agree that every day's a jamboree where we jam for free. Every record brings you closer to our family, and our greatest common factor, besides the music, is our outlook on life and how we use it. The jewels get unexpectedly dropped. It's on you to choose. You can catch them or not. See, this is hip hop, which means we don't stop. Borderline track runners by way of Planet Rock. What a dream birth experience to drop a CD that burns to the touch on point like TP. See, we think about what we know and transfer that energy to every show. So if there ever come a time when Ash run out of lines, yo, I hand in my dear you letter and resign. But don't hold your breath, cause man, we can't done. 7 heads unspoken, heard we soon come. We soon come. 7 heads unspoken, heard we soon come. Follow me, we say to the world we living in. You ain't been here before, well, come on in. You can thank me by making sure you come again. Now you're welcome. And next time, bring a friend. Hey, yo, welcome to the world.
I did notice there's no Wikipedia. Like, well, there's a Wikipedia page, but the albums are not picked apart.
Yeah. It's just the group, and it's minimal.
Yeah. Now, I do remember at one point seeing the full credits and who did what track. And I know that Jay Rawls from Lone Catalyst did a considerable amount of production on this album.
Okay. I peeped something just on this listen through that I hadn't noticed before. One of them does a little ad lib in the background of that first verse. He goes, and that's something that comes up later in the album. Just a little foreshadowing, if you will.
Let me get that shit the fuck out of there. All right. Yeah, cool track, cool intro track. It's a welcoming type of vibe.
Yes.
Oh shit! Look at all the comments, and we ain't even been peeping. It's probably just
welcome to Hip Hop Mart. I love you. Donkey always swinging in off the walls, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
Hey, I appreciate the colorful commentary.
Peace, Eye of Evan. You said it, man. This album is hella slept on.
When I announced,
by me even, it was.
When I announced this on my Instagram thing, whatever, a lot of people was hitting me up and had shit to say about it. Like really pissed off we were doing this album.
Pissed off, eh? They're just like, how dare you?
Was really invested in it. No. I'm joking. Everybody's excited about it. So like, oh, this jam, I forgot about this. I hadn't listened to this in a long time. This was the soundtrack of when I purchased my first ferret or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Typical. This is very much ferret buying music. Watch them put that like on their website.
Hey, much as we like to crack jokes, we ain't cracking jokes on the music. I mean, this is beautiful shit.
Yeah, man.
Give flowers, but
that ain't even an insult because it's like, yo, that's you want your music to be the soundtrack to people's lives, even when they're doing some mundane shit.
Preach, and speak because this man. We are in an era though where music has been devalued in a lot of ways, and Spotify is one of the culprits, man. I mean, the real hip hop fans, they're still gonna rock shit the way they always did, but yeah, it's important, man. I mean, this is you as an artist, and I both know how much effort and time and money goes into creating these projects, man. And there's no real payoff for us financially for the most part. So at least the knowledge of that anything that we could create as artists is doing something special for people, that's a gift in and of itself.
So please enjoy our contribution to your marsupial purchasing adventure.
Enjoy my shaft. Musically, of course.
Metaphorically, of course.
I know I'm having an extra autistic day. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm right there with you.
Let's yes. Here we go. Number 2.
Michael Irvin, baby. Case like I was
Oh, this beat is nice. I like
Michael Irvin, bang. Which one was the most wild?
I mean, you know, it's
prelude.
yeah.
Last time it's OJ. Oh wow. Exhibit or corrupt?
Exhibit or corrupt? That's tough.
You know, it's kind of like, I mean, that's the gist of it, but it's kind of like what, you know, Nori ended up doing on the Drink Champs, because they usually do that breakdown. Whoever they bring
That's
on
true.
as a guest, Nori's like, yeah, exhibit or corrupt, Vanilla Ice or OJ Simpson. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely that latter one.
What do you
I
think
love
of
that
Vanilla
type of
Ice? What do you think of Vanilla Ice?
Like
now?
Well, I haven't seen anything of him in a long time, but you know, reflecting back on it, it was obnoxious, but it brought hip hop to a larger audience.
That could be an argument made, yes.
I'm still conflicted about him because, like, on one hand, he was faking the funk, but on the other hand, like he really did try. So, I don't know.
I don't dig his voice. I don't dig his voice, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. I actually got mad respect for him now, and the reason was, like, after his big fall from grace and all of that, and all the problems he went through in the 90s, after all the fame and fortune and all that, he still cared about music enough to, like, come back as an underground rapper, and he's still doing the shit to this day. Still pops up. He's sure he's got other ventures and stuff that he's into that probably actually pay the bills. Not to say that, I mean, shit, Ice Ice Baby and all that still probably gives him great mechanical royalties to this day. But just the fact that, like, he's still going and he dusted himself off, and I got to respect that, even for an artist that I thought he was super whack when he came out.
See, I didn't, but I was a little kid, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was old as I was like 50 or something like that. I was old.
I mean, but you know, I mean, it's a meaningful difference, right? Like, I was in 6th grade, like I had just entered middle school. You were in high school, probably, I think. And so, like, you know, there's a different sense of cool in those age groups, probably.
Eye of Evan says that track was produced by Dingy Brown. That's dope. That's another nice underground name that's not brought up enough.
But he's in the crew. Sorry. He's
but I hear what you're saying. I know, but saying he does, yeah. Anyway, it's not like he's a name that is not often mentioned enough.
Like yo, the Ninja Turtles movie came out, and I was jazzed that he was on it. You know.
Okay.
I thought he was kicking at the time, and then my knowledge of hip hop matured somewhat, and I was like, you know, then I sort of like tried to bury that, and I was, you know, a little maybe embarrassed of the fact that I had even liked Vanilla Ice at the time, but I liked Hammer too. I liked Candyman. I liked Father MC. I was into the soft radio shit.
I liked Candy. I like Candyman. I like Father MC. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. I never liked Hammer. Hammer just didn't do it for me. And this is, by the time that I heard Hammer, I was, you know, already like a few years in on rap lists like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In my rapage. Yeah, I was fortunate. And it's not like, it's because the grade school I went to and kids bringing tapes and shit to school. That's why, you know what I'm saying? I was lucky enough to have caught that.
Yeah. I mean, you know, once I got hip to stuff like DJ Quick and Too Short, it was like Vanilla Ice was very quickly left in the dust.
Mhm.
But
it's
I've
funny how we
always-
can just diverge like this, and all of a sudden here we are talking about Vanilla
yeah,
Ice.
what happened here? How do we
my
go
fault,
from
man.
Unspoken Hurt? But I appreciated that, you know, even though he pivoted and got more into like the surf world and whatever the heck he was doing.
Was he in the
He
surf
never, like-
world?
I feel like he did. I don't know. He never completely abandoned hip hop. He never like
This is what
he
I'm trying to
never
tell you.
tried to
This is what I'm
pretend that wasn't a part of who he was. You
This is
know?
what I'm trying to say. So bottom line, and
no
we'll wrap it up. He gets my respect.
Yeah.
Now. This next track from the Unspoken Hurt album, truly unique. I love it. This is a little bit. It's got a sort of clubby vibe, like with the kicks, the kick drums, and all that. And you'll hear what I'm thinking. But I also heard another usage of this sample, and we'll talk about that after. All right. Here
We probably have the same thing to say.
It doesn't
Yeah, that's
matter
true.
on
Yeah,
this
that's
one.
true.
Or maybe it doesn't matter on this one.
All right.
When I heard this, I was like, are they going to use the marimba?
Oh yeah.
Yo, walking in late and flagrant, 1:45, trying to see what I can get into. See a few of my crew having a good time. I don't know, I guess it must run in a bloodline. So I'ma slide incognito through the sea of people. Young shorties is fine, but illegal. Girl, please, you know this ain't your drink. Run rings around you like a roller skating rink. Hit the bar with my whistle with a B-52 on the rocks with a kick to knock you out the box. DJ on the wheel is still 1 to 2. Oh shit, let me go and see what's up.
Without getting all deep and philosophical, we creating a space where anything is possible. We making it so, even if it's not logical, cause we blend the spiritual with the biological. A world of fire and cyberspace, simply bridging the gap and making wild style commonplace. Standing front line with rhymes cocked, whether improv or written, they all getting
Truly unique and speaking on the. Truly unique and speaking on the.
My bad, it's a
Truly unique
vibraphone.
and speaking on the. Truly unique and speaking on the
a
unspoken
beautiful
hurt.
cat stepping in, repping in, checking in to see a whole lot of A-like niggas like me just traveling through. What's up, son? How you? Ain't nothing what you getting into. Just cheesing, freezing, skeezing, pleasing, reason, rhyme, trees and dimes, lesion lines, cohesion lines, and squeezing mine as we bump big rhyme.
Plus bragging, boasting, bugging, toasting, non-believing. The whole shit of the evening, weaving, bobbing, heart rate throbbing, drenched with sweat throughout the reggae set. From all the grinding, winding, dancing from behind it, finding my niche and all with perfect timing, dipping, diving, so socializing. The world is ours, so it shouldn't be so surprising.
Communicate, orate, narrate, regulate, delegate, designate, orchestrate, demonstrate, satiate, dominate, isolate, alleviate, and elevate, just so we can differentiate.
Truly unique and speaking on the. Truly unique and speaking.
You gotta love that type of breakdown, man.
I gotta love it all.
Lemonade, 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 lemonade,
Yeah.
lemonade.
Lemony, snickety, snickety, lemony.
I found
So-
a different page where there are production credits, so I can speak more.
Oh, that's fantastic. I want you to
Personally
speak
now.
more. So, who does this music? Hey, don't
Yo.
get persnickety with me.
Yusuf De Niro. Peace to Eye of Evan for pointing that out.
You get the whistle. I have Evan.
Yep. He's on the train.
He's on the train. Chugga chugga.
Welcome
chugga.
aboard.
Yeah. So, who else used this sample that's notable? 'Cause I think I got
Mr. P to the Ara. And it was on an I record, wasn't it?
think you're right. Now, am I wrong? But did OC and Buck Wild use this on the America's Dying Slowly?
Oh my gosh. I don't remember. That was a really good freaking compilation, though.
It is. Let me pull it up. Hold on. I'm just going to the YouTube here. Talk amongst yourself, Si.
The Organized Confusion song off of that is one of my favorite organized songs, and it never gets talked about.
Yep. OC and Buck Wild, what I represent.
Wow,
Yeah.
look at you doing the things.
No, because I remember. I remember that shit. Don't make fun of me. Yeah, I remember that shit, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure
'cause
I
that-
noticed it at the time. I
That
don't
was
know.
a cool compilation. We should do a compilation sometime.
Absolutely.
I remember
There's so many
Daylight
soundtracks.
had that song "The Hustle," which is with
Yeah.
beat miners, and that shit was crazy.
That was really dope. What else was there? There was a Woo song on there.
Woo!
Wow, I don't even remember what else.
There's some stuff. Lost
There was
Boys.
definitely some stuff.
Lost Boys with P Rock, I think, if I can remember
Yo,
correctly.
There's a wealth of random compilations and soundtracks that are worth including on this show.
Oh, a wealth, man.
Like, remember what a big deal New Jersey Drive was?
Yes.
And it was like only hip hop heads cared about it. And nobody was even aware of the movie. Like, people were only looking for the movie because of the soundtrack and not the other way around, you know?
I don't think I ever watched this shit.
I did.
I've damn near seen every other movie that had any sort of relation to hip hop. So
Hell yeah.
I'll say that. Wouldn't that be funny if we came on and did a show and we're just reviewing one single and that's it? It's just one song and we out. No, for like 5 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's like we play each bar and then stop and discuss it, and then
that's one way. I mean, I wouldn't be above doing like, a single like this, sort of like an EP or whatever. Like singles used to have additional shit back in the day.
Well, we were talking about that. Like, there's several like very short EPs where we could do, maybe we could do them as like bonus episodes, or we could do one episode where we review like a couple EPs.
Okay, now you've brought this up many times. You brought this up about doing Abstract, Root, and Tribe Unique's Underground Fossils, and I'm super with that.
I love that album. Any of their first 3 releases is 100% yes for me.
Heck yeah.
I love all that shit. If y'all don't know that stuff, because there's a certain amount of people that really didn't get into Abstract Rude until like Haiku d'Etat, and y'all got to go back. Those first 3 ATU albums were bananas.
Well, this last track was pretty unique.
Yeah, rather.
It's kind of a standout on this album because there's nothing else that really has that feeling. You know what I mean? It sounds like a night out. Now these cats, what I like about this album is like that. You said what was the adjective you used? You said comfortable.
Yeah.
To kind of give off an air of like your older cousin that was super cool, and they're like a little more mature and intellectual than you were. That's the vibe I always got, like from when I was first initiated into this album. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. You can play this at the cookout. You can play it in the living room. You could,
cookout. Yeah, that's good. That is a cookout album. I can see that.
Yeah. At the pool party, whatever.
At the pool party.
I listened to it while making dinner tonight. So there.
I actually listened to this album earlier today, even during a nap. I gotta take my old man nap once a day.
Sleeping music.
Yeah. Hey man.
Great album.
There's nothing.
To.
One of my favorite shits. Bro, one of my favorite shits is sleeping to rap music.
I know.
I love that shit.
It sounds like it does at first, but it ain't.
I had a conversation with someone about this earlier. I sleep better to more raucous type of rap music. Like and my affinity for Public Enemy, but honestly, sometimes I sleep to Public Enemy. I'm not sleeping on them, but I sleep to Public Enemy because say when I'm traveling or whatever, and I want to block out noise, like I'm on a boat or a plane or whatever, you need all that. There's so much going on. It helps block it out, and you can actually get a little nap in. So,
yeah.
Thanks.
I think tonight I will crash out to some MOP.
I've never tried that yet. I've never slept to MLP.
I don't think I can do it.
One of my most slept to albums is Eric Sermon's debut.
Okay.
No Pressure. And one of the reasons is because there's so much bass and so much shit going on in the album. It's just like I'm out like a light bulb when I need to. You know what I mean? Any of you guys in the comment section, do you guys like to sleep to rap?
Yeah, do you put on music to go to sleep? I did that all through high school, and I haven't really done it much since. But like in high school, the head of my bed was right in front of a bookshelf, and I had my little boombox on the shelf directly behind where my pillow was, and I'd play music at a low volume and pass out to it.
Bro, that was always the best place for your boombox back in the day. Was that not? Because I had the same shit. Although my shit was like right to the side, but still, it was right there. Some of my best music listening experiences, like when I first bought back in '89 when I got De La Soul 3 Feet High and Rise, and I remember just like putting it on for days. I was just in bed listening and soaking this shit up.
Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, so I'm thinking like that was like 94 to 98-ish for me. 97 really. So so a lot of the albums that came out during those years got a lot of run as I was falling to sleep.
I guess my question to you now was do you find you've returned to making time just to listen to rap albums? Because I've definitely gotten back into the habit ever since the whole COVID era.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, like,
really
not just putting on a rap album while you're doing dishes and shit, but like actually just sitting down and listening to something and soak
really
it up in your fallopian muff. Yeah.
In your fallopian muff. Why?
Why did you ever say that?
I have to go and do that.
Yeah. That's all right.
I
pee on him, man.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really do. Well, sometimes, like especially if it's a CD, because then you break out the booklet and like you go through the liner notes again, or if it's a cassette or something.
Isn't that sweet?
There's a ritual to that is like kind of precious.
Yeah, I agree about that. You're kind of precious.
No, thanks, you too.
Thanks,
and the smell of a freshly unwrapped cassette tape.
I love smells, man.
It takes me right back there, coming home from Camelot Music,
man,
busting open my High C scanless cassette or whatever it was of the day.
I find I'm just saying, like I love listening to rap music. Now at this age, consuming it in the same way that I did when I was a teen. I'm loving it. Let's do Live at Home.
We'll be recording here live tonight, and it'll be called Live at Home. All right, at this time, along with the band, I'd like to do a thing we call Live.
In 1999, yo, I went for mine. Self-employed B-boy by the year 2G. Make it happen through many more ways than just rapping, cause we tapping in a resource you just don't see. This hard work, believe me, ain't none of this easy. But don't think these brothers don't whistle while they work. See, I prefer to hold my creative control instead of selling out my soul and looking like a jerk. Our words serve a purpose on both sides of the surface. You think we undermine your plan to overstand, but everything is dual. See, we provide the fuel for you to get the point, even if you don't know the man. The first brother is Blue, the second ASHERU, and plus we got my man Richie Pitch on the swing from UK to US. It's effortless. You just open up yourself and accept this offering called Live at Home. Live at Home.
Love this beat, man.
Fantastic first verse.
Live at home. Live at home. Live at home. Because it's live. Live at home. Live at home. Live at home. Live at home.
Love the brushes.
Sitting at home with my bun, with my feet up, beating it up with the beat up, burning trees up, thanking Jesus, hoping and pray He receive us, keep us us on point and let no one deceive us. Stanley crouching, sitting in the crouch with my nuts hanging off the couch. Shit is hot like ouch. Just a beat you can get inside and ride like stride, extra crispy and fried. For me, it was
Sitting
16
with my nuts hanging off the
14G, 17 H and 17G. If home is where the heart is, my heart is a homestead and laid like a lock on a dread. Just doing my job, son, with no credit. Treating me like in Vogue song, you're never gonna get it. But seen it saw, just heard the word, goddamn it, and the unspoken heard. It's live at home, live at home. It's just live at home. It's just live at home. It's just live. It's just live.
Nice hook.
That was nice.
Yeah. Very pleasing. Simple loop, minimal drummage. Very nice.
The drums is dope on that shit, man.
Yeah.
It's live.
Yeah. Really nice.
You know?
The brush snares and it's good shit.
What do you guys think? What do you think about that track?
I have an ottoman for these nuts. Yeah. Me and Sny were gonna do a project called the Ottoman Empire.
You got an ottoman for your nuts?
That's what Don Key said. He also said Kofifi.
I give him props
Keeping
for that.
current with politics and whatnot.
Yeah, the ottoman. That's hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool track.
It's a good track. Straightforward.
This one stuck with me. Overtime.
Produced by Geology.
I'm produced by me.
A daily ritual, same time.
Oh my.
He walks through the marketplace, but doesn't say. A man of means in a dresser who doesn't pay, but he watches and really has something to say.
And like all men of knowledge, living in the now, do things that have you shaking your head and asking how, but the rules don't apply. When you know it's not high, that the only way to live is not being afraid to die.
Just watching and being and seeing all, like he knew what he was seeing and had seen it all. He walks around with a smooth gait, never on time, never late, never online, never waits. Always something on his mind, but never debates. But the weight of his words would make you hesitate to say, what an unusual fellow. What an unusual fellow.
With the philosopher's stone and the elixir, give it to you straight, no chaser, no mixer. Picture perfect, cause I come as is, and just as sure as I got mine, my man has his.
So it goes. Our two favorite superheroes, a brother named Don Juan, another Don Dinero. Theme music provided by Joe Dinero. So come catch your tail, we're throwing the sparrow. And so it goes. Our two favorite superheroes, a brother named Don Juan, another Don Dinero. Theme music provided by Joe Dinero. So come catch your tail, the crow and the sparrow. Yo, rumor has it he's a hitman who ran his own clan from Mexico to Pakistan.
I got coffee on my face.
From Ixtlan, while his brother's a jazz singer in a big band, son. You couldn't count his siblings on two hands, but there's something in his manner that I didn't understand.
See, my philosophy is simple. I take it to the temple, and speaking to you is like speaking on instrumentals. I don't ask why, but why not? How you think I got here in the first place? The freak time and space.
Say, yo, what an unusual fellow.
What an unusual fellow.
That's
What an
some good-
unusual rap
good
song.
vibes.
Yeah, good vibes.
Yeah.
Neat fun. Really, really neat stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
it's a good one.
Produced by Geology.
Ology.
Wait. Was that
Wait.
B-Boy? No, that wasn't B-Boy. What song was that? Was that theme music?
Theme music, bruh. You couldn't tell
Oh.
by the hook when they're like
We
theme
s-
music.
Did we skip B-Boy?
Oh, we did. And I'll tell you why we did. I'll tell you why we did. Because whenever I upload the album, sometimes the gets a little
The
bit
numbers disappear.
they get
They
worked
get
around
confuzzled.
by the man. They get
Be
worked
jumbled.
around because the man owns the computer.
Well, I don't want to avoid that song because it was one of the standout cuts for me.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah.
We don't stop.
funky.
Get shit, we got shit, we rock shit, cause we get shit, we got shit, we rock shit, cause we get shit, we got shit. Yo, watch your mind get uplifted, listening to these young, black and gifted, prolific, rhyme specific, splifted, mythic misfits, and y'all just rewind that back if y'all missed it.
Blue Black is like an artifact from 83. I'm pre-industry, pre-puffy. I'm like a snuffleupagus that only a few can see until I get on the mic and MC.
Cause I'm a b-boy, trendsetter, hell of a vendetta. Why? Because I know the state of hip-hop has been better. But once the going gets started, what we do is reinvent. So the only thing clear is our intent.
They keep doing it
Steady
too.
flow. It's like ready, set, go.
Hey, Black
Every
Dot did that
anywhere
too,
you
man.
wanna go. It's privileged and apropos. And the aficionado, I'm poetry and flow. Why? Cause I'm a B-B-O-Y. Why? Cause I be a B-B-O-Y. Why? Cause I be a B-B-O-Y. Why? Cause I be a B-B-O-Y. I'm the hardest, not the hardest or the smartest. But the art chosen by this artist is the widest and goes the farthest. I ride the ark and I part the Red Sea. I wear a crown of thorns and live prophecy. And all of this coalesce in this artistry, which is so much a part of me. It's hard for me to see how in the world you could not be.
All of this.
Call me the shepherd here to wake the sheep out of their sleep. Keep me banging in your memory as well as your Jeep. I'm the one who made the leap and found I wasn't bound by anything that can stop me. You copy. We be the regulators of change, the delegators of thought, the elevators of minds, the celebrators who fought and came back as heroes from the inner struggle. I'm on the range for strength, ain't nothing changed but the juggle.
We get shit, we got shit, we rock shit, cause we get shit, we got shit, we got shit, cause we get shit, we got shit, we rock shit, cause we get shit, we got shit, we rock shit, cause we get shit, we got shit,
Jazzy, man.
That's what I like about this album. As you know, like a jazz enthusiast myself, especially when it comes to the interpretation of jazz and hip hop. This is one of the albums that does it for me, man. I mean, they do it well. They do it well. The blend is right on. You know what I'm saying?
I bet that song goes over well on during their live shows.
The other day, I bust my Blowout Comb album out, and I hadn't listened to that in a long time. And
that's one of my favorite albums of all time.
Shit is great, man. Like, I wouldn't mind doing a on the, you know what I'm saying?
Was it overlooked? I guess in comparison to their first album, it really was.
Oh yeah, first album got him a Grammy. The second album got him fired.
Yeah, I mean, Nickelback.
I'm joking.
Was their second biggest hit. Am I wrong?
I think
that was on the first album too.
I think Where I'm From was bigger.
Was Where I'm From bigger? Okay. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
That single came out after. That was the second single.
So what? So their three biggest hits were all off the first album?
Mm-hmm.
Quite possibly.
Mm-hmm. And like by the time the second album dropped, and they had the video for the single for bump a Slicker this year.
Yeah.
The Wonder. Yeah, I don't. It didn't seem to make the same amount of noise, man.
No.
And like they really got ill on the second album. They were like
when they
stylistically
did a single for Creamy Spies and it didn't blow. Like that song was insane. Oh,
that was my least favorite song on the album.
Really? Oh.
But now I feel like it held up and I finally caught up to it.
There's no weak link though. I mean, I don't judge anyone for their for like what their favorite or least favorite is, because that song is like that whole album is just tens across the board to me. I think it's
apropos we're discussing that because I think it's a natural precursor to groups like this too.
For sure, man. The production, if nothing else, the production, like you can't say that those beats didn't influence all the jazz-based hip-hop that came after it, you know?
Butterfly was in his bag, man. He did his shit.
He's an amazing artist, man. Whether you find Shabazz Palaces to be accessible or not, and I understand if it's not.
It's cool. It's not really my shit, but I respect it. You know what I mean?
But
I put some respect on it.
But like musically speaking, he's a nut. He operates at a very high level. couldn't be more different from the Digable stuff, but still.
Yeah.
Style.
But what about Cherry Wine? You missed that?
Oh, right. Cherry Wine was so sick. I
Mhm.
forgot about that. Was a really dope project.
You know what? I love Digable so much though. So when it seemed like they had disbanded and he came back with the Cherry Wine, and I just remember feeling a way about it. Like,
Yeah, nothing could ever be
y'all
the
had-
same.
y'all had someone's promise, like a third album could have been crazy, man. And it felt like he just left all that behind when he started with Cherry Wine and then Shabazz Palaces. So I am happy to see them doing so much touring in the last few years as Digable Planets too.
Hell yeah.
And why not? Like, it's just money just sitting there to be had for them.
That's one of those groups that really, I think, was greater than the sum of their parts.
Word up.
You know what? I feel the same way about Farside. There's nothing quite like having all four of them operating together,
So weird. I was thinking about that earlier today. Trust me.
And that's not to take away from any of them individually. They've all done dope shit. In the 3-man and 2-man versions of Farside were both dope as well, but nothing as all four.
And like I've had a relationship with Brown and Imani too, to some degree for many years, but I'll even go on public records saying this. It's like you need to hear them as a group, even if in their splinter faction as 2 here and 2 there. Like, it's hard to like. There's not one lead MC in that group. You know what I'm saying?
No,
it's a good. It's a balance, and that's how I feel about. That's how I feel about Unspoken Herd too.
That's true. These guys really do complement one another. Yeah,
kind of like the Nope.
It was like a little.
Yeah. You had me laugh.
The Soul. Oh, obviously. Only said it 40 times so far.
Unmanifest potential with intention to be coming out the black hole of eternity. Still the gentry, breaking barriers to entry, making complex seem elementary. Send a century with the extra sensory to bring the info back for data entry. That's my function. In conjunction with the power of the sun, I integrate differentiated pieces into one thing. And you don't stop the rhythm and ning as I start to swing and bring rhymes to the ring. Something and know the kingdom lies in front of us while I summon us up scenes from a dream. Some brothers have the means to be making, not taking what another is given. Living in bliss with little girls in the halls, walls smelling like piss. But listen to the echo in the hall like this.
Not the kind of walls I have in my place.
You know we got.
Yo, you got those new piss smelling walls? I had them installed last week. Smells just like it.
I float across global airwave like Star Trek. Touchdown, give the captain a pound. Kiss the tarmac, ask the promoter, hey yo, where the trauma at? That Dr. Bombay in a bag, please get on that right away. We gonna be wildin' the night away, then after that I gotta go back. Alright, I'll stay, twisting my arm, or you pulling my chain. Same difference like sunlight and moon rays. Coming late for the sound check and still nobody's around yet. You know how niggas get with the time. 2 or 3 things to juggle. Yo, I don't wanna bug you, but the show starts at 10 and it's already 9. Plug me in and I'll be fine. Mic check it with the line. Pretty soon I have this whole platoon falling in line. In keeping with the times, chin sweeping you with shine. Giving thanks, it's part of the whole grand design. I got soul. I got. This joint here, a 7 hairs affair. Through the head fake, so come waiting for a year. That's F-R-E-S.
Better late than never.
Fresh, that's fresh. Your money is fresh too.
So.
Yeah, what'd you think?
It's cool. It's not really one of the standout ones for me, but it was cool.
Oh,
Not mad at it.
No, you know what? I love that you're a latecomer to this stuff.
Yeah.
I love it. And in some ways, in some roundabout way, I am too, because I've went a good 20 years without listening to this project.
Wow. Okay. So you ran it and you shelved it, and then you rediscovered it.
I ran it for a while and I shelved it. I mean, you just got to remember
happens.
how busy we all were with our own music in the early 2000s, man. It was hard to keep my attention devoted on other people's rap when I was so busy just trying to make a living out of mine. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about this shit. That's what I love about like rap music, man. It's so eternal. Like we can just go back and there's no shelf life to this shit. I've said that repeatedly. I'll say it again, man. This shit is potent, man. It's a real postcard and snapshot of the times, and it's just as applicable today as it is when it came out. So suck my dick.
I feel like rap's the only scene where this conversation is even had. Like, can you imagine people being like, you can't listen to Jimi Hendrix anymore? You know, like that's not like, forget Bach. It's over. His era's done. You know? Like it doesn't
got Rachmaninoff. Boy.
I'll give you something to Rachmaninoff.
I'm rocking on and off. Like actually I put Rachmaninoff in a rap recently.
Nice.
I had to, man. I actually said I'm Rachmaninoff.
Speaking of classical music composers, I don't remember what song on this album, but one of these cats said Chopin Chopin when he was talking about making beats. And I was like, yeah.
It's dope, right?
Yeah.
I love it. God, I love rap music, man. I like this shit. Let's go.
I first heard this joint, I was like, this is me.
Yo, we got ASHERU.
Oh, this is me.
This is me.
I always want to whack joint with like ill will, earthquake, just bring it a little ill will.
Fly
Check it out,
into the moon.
the minute running, stunning in the moonlit rain is the same refrain.
Good ear, bro. Do you know who that is?
Hey, yo, my man got me wide. I'm listening to beats inside the ride. I put my love in, so when you're driving down the street and you got this beat on, it's hot cause the heat on. And if you got that fat shit, then put repeat on. I pop your ass like a clutch to get you started. My man farted and the whole crowd parted. You know my shit is so together. I carry clever across the cleft like sound wave and ravaging his chest. It's not a matter of being whack or not. It's about who got your back when shit gets hot.
Good guess,
And the
Ty.
props I cut
I
the
wonder.
bait ain't props. I grow rocks and stock breaks, manipulate the art and create. See, when I first started, my heart was in the right place. Then they changed the game and I still kept pace. So now I'm in the place and I'm in the house and I'm coming back. You know this nigga's name, Blue Black. Blue Black in the place.
Mike J. Y'all remember that day we was up to 700?
Walk in at the party, see who's spinning. What's up, nigga? Are you high? No, why? I'm just.
If I had to take a guess, I would say it's Wes Montgomery, only because he did a lot of covers of pop music at the time.
Interesting. Well, that would make sense. Ty guessed Joe
And
Pass.
and
Ty.
it don't sound like Joe Pass to me. Joe Pass was definitely had a pluckier sound. And you know, Wes he played with his thumb predominantly. And when I'm listening to the guitar, I'm like, it has that vibe. There's not a lot of attack on there. It's a softer, rounder sound. But Joe Pass is one of my all-time fucking favorite guitarists. I love Joe Pass.
And
Serious.
it's like it was Joe Pass.
Yeah. I mean, one of my favorite. I mean, you know, there's the obvious picks too, but that's a whole nother subject. I dig this track. This track's a good precursor to the next one, which is Jamboree. It's got a similar vibe to it. Jamboree's my jam, man.
Yeah.
Brewery.
And it's produced by 88 Keys.
I was telling you that at the beginning of the show. Now you're telling me in the middle of this.
See? Turnabout.
Have you ever given anybody a cup of fart?
No. Come on.
Really? Never?
Have you?
You've never done that? Hell
No.
yeah, I've done that. Hell yeah, I've done cup of fart, man.
I don't. Yeah, it's like a. Yeah, so.
Yo, you know
warming
what? Me and the
beverage.
homie Ishkan back in the days, Me and my homie Ishkan back in days gave somebody a cookie jar of fart. We didn't tell them. We filled up this cookie jar, letting her rip, put the thing on or whatever, and then offered a cookie. And I would never do nothing like that today, but like thinking back, I always bust out laughing about that.
I mean, that's not as bad as a poo dollar.
Before.
Sorry.
Yeah, they were poo dollars. But yeah, I've given a cup of fart. They asked for it. The man saw it, so it don't mean shit to me.
Oh, said I ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig that track.
Is it time to Jamboree?
Fuck yeah, it's time to Jamboree. Let's go over to the live section and see what everybody's saying. My farts would go for thousands online. I don't know about that, but wouldn't that be a funny experiment to try to sell some old farts? I'll sell some of my older ones.
Sentiment.
Oh my god, look, Ty's on there. What up?
Yo, that's what I was trying to say, dog.
I didn't know that's what you're talking about.
Jimmy Green in the house. Speaking of dope guitarists.
Yeah. Peace. Yeah. Couple fart. Interesting shit. Check
Quarter
it out.
notes representer.
Quarter tones.
Quarter tones, oh my god. I've had too much water.
One day I would love Spec to drop in. What we doing?
Jeff?
What other Spec is there? Yeah. The other homie Spec.
I'm MC ASHERU. I'm on the 1 and 2. I go to FLA on the holiday. Beatbox or play the boombox. I'm about to drop hip hop and that's non-stop. So take a look now. It's off the hook now. And like the beat nuts, baby, it's off the books now. Hey yo, my taxes, they be the same way. Cause I file them and get a G back on the same day. Hey yo, West Jack, they never knew that. They be asking, yo, how the hell this nigga do that? Because I'm true that. And y'all be jolly. I'm only here to make sure everybody vibe right. So now the vibe tight and we continue on. I'm ASHERU, that's 88. Ayo, word is bar. You in the Jamboree, y'all can jam for free. All you really gotta do is pay attention to me. See, it's the one that you will feel like Paul and feel like nightfall. Because you made the right call.
All right, call.
Yeah, You in the
Jamboree,
all you really gotta do is pay attention to me. See, it's the one that you feel like Paul and feel like nightfall. Because you made the right call. I got one life to live and I'm serving 2 masters, 3 backs to packs, the second roll of faster, 4 different directions where my music is played. 5 figures of fold so that I could get paid. A half dozen rhymes that get written every week. On the 7th day I rest. Sometimes I don't speak. I ate the bread of life to drink down the wine. The many moves of women combined to make 9. It was told by my mama, my very first dime. Boy, you just be and you naturally shine. So I took her advice, grabbed the mic device. Now I'm a fiend of the live show, getting them sights. State to Crawford House, I represent the soul right up on U Street. Everybody wanna roll to the Jamboree. Y'all can jam for free. All you really gotta do is pay attention to me. See, it's the one that you would feel like Paul.
Dave Sy, I said it once, I'll say it again. These rappers are not doing this shit these days, man.
Not much.
They're not doing it. There's no sense of wonder. There's no sense of their neighborhood, their crew, their family, their facilities, like whatever the vibe is, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not there very often. And I highly salute the MCs that still do it like this.
Yeah, man. Rap ain't as, for the most part, relaxed and communal as it used to be.
That's I know we can chuckle at that, but that's so real though. That's so real. That is so real. You are a real man. That's so real.
I'm a real man.
Ty, you should come here and join me live for one of these sessions.
Yeah, you should. Oh my god, dude. I haven't seen you in so long, Ty. Oh.
Stephen Page, his brother is younger, tough. Yeah, anyway.
Yo, Mo, get this. I think I might have known Ty before I knew you.
You knew Ty before you knew I.
Ain't that a trip?
Yabba dabba dibba 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 Dubai. From here to Dubai. I'm here to
For me to do
fly.
that. Is that what
Right.
I'm for me to do, bye.
Sing along with I. Do it for you.
I can't get past that
Oh,
that
Hey,
inflection they kept doing on that song to match the sample. Was it,
Well, I want to take some time right now to thank the viewers for supporting our weirdness and having a ball with us. I appreciate you. This is the last show we're ever doing. I forgot to mention that. No, I'm just joking.
At least until the next one.
Until the next one. Thank you. And also, if you want to go back and see some of the early iteration shit, Sai uploaded our volume 10 episode, which was done on Instagram initially and saved. So you can go back here on channel 0 and peep it.
Check it out.
Because I'm the best kept secret. Diamond Deep lives in forest. Rapper want to step up, crush the motherfucker.
Last week I uploaded it on Wednesday, but I was a little bit late. I didn't make it for the 8 o'clock.
I know, but you're a good dude. So,
but you know, and I had to edit it a little bit because like the feed was trash.
Yeah.
And so I had to cut out some of the nonsense.
We're
and then
known for trash.
I got inspired and exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, watch it and tell me if you think my snazzy red circles are meaningful to you.
They're meaningful to me, man. I'm just glad you did it so people can see where from whence we came.
Yeah.
Busting up.
I'm planning to make all of these with the assistance of my homie Daniel, audio versions for, you know, all of the streamers as well. So like, you know, people can enjoy them like regular podcasts ish.
Indeed. What was I going to say? I was going to say something to you. Yes, let's rock Dear You, which is this is a standout cut.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Let's do it. You and I. Here we go.
Like one of their meaningful cuts.
Yeah. Every album needs one.
Yeah.
Love is sweet.
Dear you, even though I can't be near you, this is something that I'm here to do. I know it might appear to you to be shady, but since you made me choose, yo, hip hop is my lady, so I guess you knew. Dear you, even though I can't be near you, this is something that I'm here to do. I know it might appear to you to be shady, but since you made me choose, yo, hip hop is my lady, so I guess you lose. Before we met, I was in my own little world. You brought me into yours, so I made you my girl. Bickering was at a minimum, really non-existent, kind of strange, but the only thing consistent is change. So I paid it no mind, enjoy spending my time writing rhymes. Was so fluid, nothing to it to do it. Even did my little shows. You laughed at the groupies, we called them little hoes, whose booties and tight clothes. But it didn't matter, because every night closed the same way the day opened. We lay nose to nose, just a touch, said I love you so much. Now I can't even imagine what in the world happened. Dear you, you know that I care for you, that when it's all said and done, I'll be there for you. There ain't no other way that I can make this clear to you, but hip-hop is something that I want to share with you. Dear you, I'm writing this letter to prepare you for better or worse. With each and every verse that I write, may insight guide me to be near you, but until then, I have no choice but to continue. It's been hard days, ever since we had to part ways. The music is why you left, I couldn't beg you to stay. The recipe for doing what is best for me, man. Especially during this time, is just to let me be. But of course I like support. No man is an island that fights the drama, the wild, and try to keep me from smiling. And a mile in my shoes won't explain my situation. Our beat is underlying, half us, half environment, but the love remains like the blood in my veins. Joy and pain is like the sun and the rain, and yin and yang to the things we hold.
Yeah, well, that was cool. I like how you said it was like the serious joint. The serious joint. The serious joint. I know. I was gonna say, like, don't it sound like some Brazil shit?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Some bossa novi.
Yeah.
Some bossa novular stuff.
And your.
This is your favorite song. G Cypher is your favorite song on the album. Okay.
Word?
Word up. Or so far.
Okay. So far.
What do you mean by so far? You mean you haven't checked the album until now, and this is your like introduction, and so this is what you're enjoying the most at this point?
This is good. If we
yes, we want this.
That's what our service is here for. This is
It
good.
is-
This is good.
This is what we do.
This is good. I farted. All right. Let's
So fart. This is Soon Come. This is the title track, and it's produced by DJ Khalil, which is look.
Yes. Khalil's dope.
He's awesome.
Shout out. Super awesome. Whoop,
Yes,
whoop,
yes,
whoop,
yo,
whoop.
you don't stop. Keep it on. It's shocking.
I love this beat, man.
Piano chords.
yo,
Oh my God.
You don't stop. Keep
You know?
it on. It's shocking the place. Yo, when this brother is mocking me, it shock you when it shock me.
And there's
Mocking
the-
Bird
Whoa,
MC.
whoa,
When this brother is
Yeah.
mocking me, it shock you when it shock me. Mocking Bird MC. Yo, young lion in the brush. Don't rush. Be peace and blush and piss. Get right like us and lift. Master the arts from the gift. Ken Zonzi, specialist. Rhythmized rhyme that persists. Twists and turns and learns to exist and earn. While learning the ritual, sacred, habitual, spiritual. All is to dance in the physical, enhance with the lyrical. To fight off stereotypical, fortify with facts and empirical. But I'm speaking in abstractions, black form factions, the art and the power of attraction. Building up the party interaction, manipulate reality with action. Seeking solitude and satisfaction. A shapeshifter, a seeker, I speak a mid-range bass tweet to the beat. I repeat a funk flow in a demo. Yo, but here's Smiley go.
Oh, the keyboard flute.
When this brother is mocking me, it shock you, it shock me. Mockingbird MC.
Frost,
When this
what
brother
up?
is mocking me, it shock you and it shock me.
Jack Gang
Mockingbird
TV.
MC. Yo, I was born in Capricorn, but now I walk like a Leo. My mascot, your ascot, to see the G-O-D as he manifests himself through me. The best part when you count it off 1, 2, 3. ASHERU be the reason why your ass can't sleep. Straight insomnia coming from me, steadily rhyming you, arming you with tools that was better than guns, plentiful like getting your paycheck, cheddar and one's timeless equipment. Appreciates the value from the very first shipment, coming straight off the docks into your boom box. A hip hop novelty like the moon rocks. Word is born by stocks. Keep your eyes peeled to the clock. Remember what that reverend said. Beware of the beast with 7 heads. Keep your eyes peeled to the clock. Remember what that reverend said. Beware of the beast. Now here's Smiley go.
Whoa. Felix the cat. What up?
That's dope. This beat kind of transports me to like the Sean J. period ruckus era of production.
Ooh, wow. That's a good reference, man. I feel that.
I really like it. I love those climbing chords. I mean, you know, that I could hear De La rhyming over that. Like that.
I have a track I did that was,
timeless
I
joint.
wouldn't say it was modeled after this one, but there's some similarities, and it's called Chestnut Armoire from one of the
Oh, I
Mike
love that
albums.
song.
Thank
No, I really do. I love that song.
you,
Chestnut
man.
Armoire.
Oh man, Chestnut Armoire, man.
Which that's from one of your Martians, isn't it?
Correct. I think it's from 2019, but I could be wrong because I
Okay.
can't remember. It's a lot of music.
Whichever one it was on, and I apologize, but it can blur together at times because you're so prolific. And it's a series, right? So you know.
Yeah.
But that whichever Martian Christmas that song is on, it's one of the standout cuts on that album. To me.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that song means something, as all that shit does, because it's a personal look back into my life.
Yeah.
Every
Now and then you channel that groove that just kind of gives you the warm fuzzy every time you throw it on, you know?
That's always the attempt, and unfortunately, it's just not the result every time.
Yeah, well, and you don't always go for that either. Sometimes you want a banger. Sometimes you
want to bang her.
Sometimes you want to be weird. Like, it's it all
You need
depends.
to diverse. Yeah. Shit. I like stuff, man.
Stuff rocks. Stuff's kicking.
Stuff rocks. Caroline's in the house. What up? Peace. All the way from the Long Mile. The Long Mile. You're in the Long Mile. Did you know that? Did you know that's the alias nickname for Vancouver Island? Now you know.
Who's on the Long Mile?
Caroline. I'm losing it today, dude. I truly am.
I appreciate you, dude.
Well, I'm in a celebratory mood, man. I'm working on some new shit. I'm working on the new Dave Psy EP.
Cheers.
I'm working on a new Moka only LP, and it's called Many Pies.
Really?
Gotta give them many pies, man.
Many pies. So much.
I gotta give the pie.
I don't need cake. I'd rather have pie.
My oh my. Check out my shit. Button McFly.
Maybe Stan Brothers that guy.
Yeah, celebrate. Come on, woohoo! Speaking of, I used that woohoo once, but that's a whole nother shit. I'm not here to talk about me. I'm here to talk about the unspoken herd, motherfucking ASHERU and Blue Black.
Yeah.
I remember what I was gonna say. To all you people that are kind enough and sharing your time with us. Hey, that rhymes. I'll write that down. Tell your friends about this. Spread the word. We want to have more people in the live comment section and keep and create a dialogue, a communal dialogue. Please. Yeah, please do it. Tell them, Si.
Mash that subscribe button and press the like and tell all your friends.
Oh yeah, I always forget to say that. Subscribe right here. Subscribe to Channel Zero, the official home of Public Enemy, and much more.
There's a tremendous amount of quality content coming off of this channel.
And I would go as far as also saying that I'm just delighted to be here.
I'm delighted.
Well, I'm privileged to be on this platform. And with that said, have we finished the album? No, we haven't, because we got to play Soon Come.
I think there's like 3 more joints that we haven't.
Wait, what are we on now?
We are on. Wait, what did we just do? Was that Smiley?
We played Smiley.
Oh, that was produced by Obsession from the Aboriginals.
Well, I told you this.
Soon Come is DJ Khalil.
Word. Yeah. All right, let's do it. I'm having a blast. I'm having a ball. You need to get you one of these.
ASHERU brought the Nomo brought the word, which is ASHERU. The crew is unspoken heard. Wes Jackson had the vision and brought it to fruition with a little hard work, perseverance, and intuition. 7 Hands is the label. Free to just be the envy of MCs, my man. Trust me. What once was a logo is now on my bloodstream. And people always ask, yo, Ash, what does it mean? And I tell them, can we represent the masses? A herd of folks that came to set it on your asses. That's why I'm teaching classes. Life is my syllabus. Take out what you can, cause no one will deliver us jack shit. We moving backwards in a downward spiral. The rest of y'all are swimming in denial. Meanwhile, like we told y'all on This About Time, better make way for me and mine.
Get it? Swimming in denial.
Rightfully ours, like soon come.
Because denial is a river.
Shine bright like the noon sun. Soon come. The time for shocking and jiving and playing the coon is done. Soon come. We live by the principle of the snare, bass, and drum. soon come. That's why fear ain't a factor, it's the pain that's real. That's why brothers run from guns made of stainless steel. You can hear streaks of horror against the night from the helpless without enough defense to fight. Children grow too fast without a strong foundation, they ain't built to last. They reject your past, cut class, and the generation gap is vast. So they scared to ask, it's a difficult task. We gotta unlearn the lie and unveil the mask. Teach them how to be thorough and not come half-assed. Everything that we want is right behind the glass, so it's yours for the taking. Hit them full blast. We stand face to face with hardship, yo. We never run. Soon come.
Some more serious.
Going out to all of my Cinnabons, and when we're done, soon come.
Going out to all my
We wanna
Cinnabons.
welcome you all into the new millennium. Soon come. Remember Sankofa, and don't forget where you come from. Soon come. I'm 24 years.
What a time, right? The change of the millennium, man. We lived through that and we absorbed it. That was a good time.
Yeah.
It was an exciting, pivotal time too, and for underground hip hop too, most definitely. Don't you think? Yeah.
It was a little anticlimactic though, because everyone was so buck nutty about Y2K, and then it was.
Oh
just
yeah,
like,
people.
It's another day.
Did you get bug nutty about it? I wasn't really tripping. I was like, in the back of my head, I was like, is some shit gonna pop off or no? But I didn't go buck nutty about it.
No, but I stayed up all night that night, not because of Y2K, but
I had a bomb ass party that night.
yeah.
Damn it, you should have been here, man, because my party was dope. Shit was dope. I mean, I had people at the party I ain't seen in years.
I was at a bomb ass party, but it was in Toronto.
That's why you weren't at mine.
Yeah. It would have been a heck of a commute. But it was nice to be able to be with people.
If it hadn't been for those 3,000 little miles between, then you might have been there. But it was crazy. Even the elusive Can, he was there.
Oh my God. And then the next day, I think it was, I went to Cryptic Soul's studio in Parkdale at the time, where DJ Sirius and Planet P were living. And I recorded a song with Asics, Obi-Wan, and Ian Kamau.
Word.
Random. And it never came out.
You and the random man.
Me and a random man. A tandem of random mandem.
Oh,
boy. Anyway. Flashback.
So, which brings us to now and gives us something to think about.
J. Ross on the beat.
Hey Ross, what up?
On the guest rap.
What you know and what you don't and what you want from the time right now since your day of birth. Now ask yourself what it's really worth. First of all, let's clear the air, so in the air, listening to hear, can understand the words from Sands. J.R. on this bar, give me a scratch, my man. Okay, now we're on point for the serious joint. On the serious joint, I must anoint and cleanse the soul of the musical whole, cause our ways these days are out of control. I mean, niggas fake with the moves they make and refuse to make words to elevate. I know I ain't no saint, drink, brew, smoke, dank, but in my heart this is art, so I front like it ain't. See, this is industry, they don't care about we, cause as soon as we don't make the cash money, then our ass get dropped like 6 4s without the top. Now I ask you, how can it stop? Come on and just think about what you know and what you don't and what you want from the time right now since your day of birth. Now ask yourself,
Touch them up
just think about what you know and what you don't and what you want from the time right now since your date of birth. Now ask yourself what it's really worth.
Just a little bit of crunk with the monk appeal. Mix up the Henny Kravitz with the Ally McBeal. That's the recipe for this work of art. J. Rawls took the beat, it was a hit from start. Introductions come without further ado. We got lone catalysts, my name is ASHERU. Plus I come from a crew who speak without words, but it's loud and clear when the shit gets heard. Kinda like how your mama can flash you that look, boy, and right then and there, your ass gets shook. Or when your boy goes to court, the face is trial. Enjoy dropped his case. He cracks a smile, it's when two are in love. It's the feeling you get, yo, you never forget, cause it's the ultimate. It's like a father to son, or a mother to daughter, a reflection of you. Yo, whatever the order, just think about what you know, and what you don't, and what you want. From the time right now since your date of birth, now ask yourself what it's really worth, and just think about what you know, and what you don't, and what you want. From the time right now since your date of birth, now ask yourself what it's really worth.
Hey yo, it's ASHERU, rockin' with Jay Sands. And yo, that's my man. Break down the game plan, independently run, selling hand to hand, and it won't be over until you understand.
And that's the way it is. No lie, square biz. Either handle your biz or it handles you, kid. That's the key to success. No more, no less. So if you can't decide to analyze before you stress.
I got 7 heads who give me support, and from day one, yo, they hold down.
Jay Sands,
Whoa.
represent. Peace. Yeah, I
Very
forgot he's
consistent.
on that. Jay Sands is on that one.
Yeah.
Did you know that I have an EP with Jay Sands that came out years ago?
A full EP? Maybe I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's a long story, but yeah, he put it out. It's all my production.
Oh, cool.
It's called Dankovic.
Dankovic.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Sands. I want to get some new shit cracking with him at some point soon. Come.
Yeah, man.
See what I did there? Yeah.
Lone
yeah, you know
Catalyst is
what?
Dope. Blup. Moka froze.
What?
You
No,
froze
you
in the
froze.
middle of you know what.
No, I was just waiting to hear what you were saying.
Oh, I just said Lone
Okay.
Catalyst is dope.
Yeah, Lone Catalyst is dope. I mean, and like Unspoken Heard, I haven't asked what the reason was, but I don't know why these groups aren't together anymore.
Yeah.
Me not know. I don't know. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. Then you know.
That sounds like some lovely elevator music, Moka.
Lone Catalyst, Due Process, the line that I like. I don't even remember, but yeah.
What's the line?
Yeah. Much love to Lone Catalyst. Absolutely. Check this out. Yeah, I think we're almost at the end of this album.
One song left.
It's been a lot of fun. Of fun.
I like this record, man. This is a dope.
I like
project.
that you like this record, and I hope other people start liking this record too.
Yeah.
It's still also, just so you know, this album is still available for purchase on iTunes.
Go and get it.
Yes. Don't stream
Support
it.
these
Buy
guys.
it.
Support these
Buy
guys, man.
Yeah. As with all
Support
music, if you
independent
know,
artists, man.
you can stream it and get familiar with it, but if you really love that shit, help us out, because we starving in this motherfucker, man, for real. Because everybody went to streaming. Nobody buying records as much, whatever. It's like, man, shit, we're getting skinny and shit. We fading away.
About this is music that we all. This next composition.
Elevator music.
It's some music
Oh, your ass piece.
should dig.
Yeah, Bandcamp is also ideal.
Elevator music for the up and coming. Hip hop music, singing, drumming. Elevator music for the up and coming. Celebrate incantate.
This
with
beat,
percussion.
man.
Celebrate
Nasty.
incantate with percussion. Celebrate incantate with percussion. Elevator music for the up and coming. Hip hop music, singing, drumming. Playing it just how it's supposed to be. It's the unspoken heard, piece provided by geology. Galvanizing your dome like he was glued to a GUI. Living at light speed and large like Chewy. Shout to Eric Mitchell and my man Sam Dewey. Peace to Chill Will and my nigga Mooey. Perfect timing. We rhyming, the stars align. Making music so niggas in their right mind. Elevator music for the up and coming. hip hop music, singing, drumming, hip hop music, singing, drumming, hip hop music, singing, drumming, elevator music for the up and coming. Celebrate, incantate, and percussion. Celebrate, incantate, with percussion. Celebrate, incantate, with percussion.
You don't hear a lot of rappers say incantate. What's the guitar? Play the guitar on this. I want it. Yeah, this is my track too. Word up. Little James Brown up in there. Peep game.
Really nice. Really,
Today I randomly went back and just started watching a bunch of Fat Boys videos. Disco 3.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hold on. Were you just humming, or was that your phone buzzing on a hard surface?
That was my phone buzzing on a hard surface.
There you go. Okay. It sounded like you were just sitting there going, Yep. Nope.
You know it's good for you to do that, to hum, everyone. It stimulates the vagus nerve. You should hum more frequently.
I do that shit all the time. And I mean, you ask yourself, why do cats always hum? Why are cats always humming?
Yeah, that is what
like when
doing.
you walk in and you see your cat and your cat's like, like purring rather. They're repairing themselves.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
And when you're thinking about that, think about this. And when you're thinking about this, think about that.
But they'll also do it to repair you.
Yes.
When you're having a shit day or you're hurt and they jump on your lap and start purring, they are trying to help you. They're healing you.
They're transferring their little feline pussy vibes to you. Hey, did you guys have a good time with us tonight?
Pussy vibes.
I hope you had a wonderful time with Dave Sy and myself tonight. We enjoyed having you along for the ride. And there's one more thing I'd like to say. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh man, tell him.
Okay. Oh no, there's a bunch of shit I'd like to say. I'm here to just chat. We wrapped up the album. I love this album. If you don't have this album, go listen to it. You can stream it, and then if you like it, buy it, motherfucker, and help put food in our bellies because we're starving. There's not much left of us. Shit. Oh my God, rap is dying. The world is trife.
And that's not to say don't support music that comes out on major labels, but when you put your money in to independent projects, the artist sees it so much more directly.
Needle nose Vargas.
Needle nose Vegas.
Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take away from your brevity there for a second.
Needle.
Needle nose Vargas. Man, yeah. I had a good time. I always have a good time hanging out with you here, man.
Likewise, man. This is a lot of fun. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you come back for more. I hope you tell.
We need you guys to help.
Yeah, we want to do more things.
Oh, that party it is. Look at this party, man. Look at this party. Look at us wilding out, partying and shit. Don't you want your peoples to be up in here with you at the same time? Let me tell you, man. And you know what? I'll even say this. Yeah, it's fun.
Yo, Don Key, enough respect.
Enough respect.
Thank you for supporting.
Yes, he's here every time. Saying
no, and he bought Nope.
Oh,
gotta
shit.
Love that.
I do love that.
Gotta love that.
Is that what you say?
You can buy my affections all day, man. If y'all want to support our art,
you can buy my
forever grateful.
Yeah, man.
What's Carolyn saying? Is it Carolyn or Caroline? I never know. I just always felt that the flow and lyrics go seamlessly hand in hand with the beats, instrumentals from start to finish on this album. Precisely, man. I
Oh,
agree.
Caroline, no.
Full agreement. Full agreement. Yeah, I like this joint, man. Feed us
I'm
more
glad.
stuff like this. I want, there's
Who,
there's a
me?
lot of stuff that flew just a little bit under the radar that was dope, solid all the way through projects.
I've been feeding you some rap.
Yeah, I got some on deck too.
Yeah, you've been feeding. You've been feeding.
Somebody
What are we
said
doing next
something.
week?
I don't know. We got to decide. I just want to make one comment though. Decipher said, "I wonder if Exile learned his style from songs like this." And to that, I must say, check out Emanon.
Oh, word, Emanon, yeah.
Because Exile been doing it for a long time. His start was not with Blue.
Word.
His start was with Aloe Black in a group called Emanon.
That's right. That's right. Shout out to Aloe Black, by the way. Word up.
Yeah. Shouts to all those cats, man. Fashion too. Really dope circle of artists.
A dope skirkle. So are we done here or are we finished?
I think we're pretty much out of here. But yo, hit us and tell us all of the things that you want us to talk about, man. Because not that we're running out of ideas. The list is long. It seems to keep getting longer the more episodes we do. Magic.
I really do want to do the abstract root and tribe unique underground fossils. Though.
Yeah.
I really do want to do that one.
That might be a one, but you know what would be really sick is to be able to bring in somebody to speak on that project.
Oh, let's just get abstract to come on.
Well, yeah, we could do that. Although I wouldn't mind getting Ab to talk about, like, if we do like Micah 9 timepiece and get Ab to talk about that.
Yeah. All right. And I love you, Ab. You can really talk. So if you come on, you might not ever get off the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's funny.
And
no, but
I was not to say. I mean,
but
but the thing is, with having said that, there ain't no diss because he always has valid shit to say. He's had a lot more to say than I do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I've met him a few times in passing, but I've never really had like a proper conversation with the cat. So
he's a great dude. He's a great man and a stylistician.
Oh, dude,
an integral piece of West Coast rap history and hip hop history. All together.
There was a solid year where he was probably my favorite rapper.
Word.
Yeah, he's
rightfully so.
He's a big deal. He's a big deal.
He's one of the big deals of Big Deal Land.
Deal.
All right. Do you have any further notes to say?
I don't believe I do. Thank you for suggesting this one, Moka.
You're welcome.
And
I hope you keep it in your. Oh, you froze for a second. You froze.
Oh,
there.
I think
All
you
right,
froze.
There we go.
I didn't froze. You froze. Yo, we shall deliberate.
He froze.
On the next episode.
I had a chicken pot pie for lunch. Well, that's good news. I want one of those. I would definitely have one. Chicken pot pie? Hell yeah, count me in.
I had fake orange chicken for dinner.
Oh, count me out.
I made it myself.
Oh, you did? That's probably
imitation meat. I stir fried it with some veggies and some rice, and it was good.
What do you think of pollock?
I think pollock is a little bit bland, but can be used effectively in many ways.
He's one of our all-time great painters.
You mean Wax and Flaxen?
Yeah.
I've never been a tremendous fan of his.
Word.
But that's just me.
You are you.
I am me. Respect.
Well, I gotta go. I got beats to make, man.
Oh hell yeah, do those.
Oh, what were we gonna say? Oh,
I was gonna say, I'm not a huge fan of